Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Food Experience. Today's food experience, I have an 8.7-inch meat slicer from a brand called TOOGOOD. They do provide you with a rather in-depth instruction manual. The electrical cord on this is so long, I guess around 10 feet long, something like that. You will need a grounded outlet. There are 4 non-skid feet on the bottom, and it definitely does not seem to want to move anywhere. On the front of the device, you'll see the TOOGOOD logo. This knob is a carriage removal knob. Just rotate it counterclockwise and you will be able to release the carriage. I'm not doing that right now. On the left side of the slicer, there's a green and red button. Green is power on, red is power off. They do have a kind of rubber housing around the buttons. Really nice looking. To the right is a thickness adjustment knob. It starts off at 0 or at P. I think P means park because it's not going to slice anything that way. But you turn the dial and you'll see 0, there's a 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and so on, all the way up to 15. On the back, you'll see where the power cord comes out. This knob enables you to release the blade guard. Just turn it counterclockwise. It'll come out and get loose and you can push it forward and the blade cover will come off. There are 2 different buttons at the top and those work in conjunction with blade sharpeners that are behind this plate. You could use this dial to loosen. You can remove this piece and you'll see the sharpening stones. You'll feel it click into place. There's a rod in there. And turn clockwise to lock that back into place. At the top is the food pusher arm. You could load whatever meat you need in there. There are some spikes pointed down and you go right into the meat, or there's additional spikes on the reverse side of this so you could get behind the meat and push in. This totally feels like commercial grade quality. The build seems to be very nice. I really like the construction. The blade is an Italian carbon steel blade. This slicer does feature an HP air-cooled copper motor. They say it can run continuously up to 4 hours without overheating. The housing is made of die-cast aluminum, supposed to be easy to clean and built to last. It also features an ETL certification. I also want to mention it does come with a plastic guard. Coming up, I have a dinner ham and also fresh tri-tip that I put through the smoker this morning. After slicing, I'm making club sandwiches. Let's go! The first thing I'm running through it is this dinner ham. Inserting the ham and pushing the spikes into the back end. When the meat is sliced, it'll drop down into this area. They recommend putting a plate just like that to catch the meat. As far as the thickness goes, I kind of need to play around with it. I do want really thin slices for sandwiches though. That being said, I'll dial it into the half. Turning on the machine, let's give this a try. This will work perfect for a sandwich. Look how nice and thin it is. Also to note, it traveled very easily. There was no hesitation at all. I'll do a couple of slices faster now that I know. Very easy to operate. Nice little stack of ham going, so nice and thin. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. And I only need to cut enough for a couple of sandwiches right now. That's probably more than enough for 2 club sandwiches. But what a great job this is doing. This is how much I got left, and I'm putting it away for next time when I want some sliced ham sandwiches, or maybe a thicker ham steak, something like that. Next up, I have a tri-tip that I ran through my smoker earlier. Oh, this fits barely just behind it. It's stacking it neatly right in the corner here. This is great. Just so effortless. There we go. I still have quite a bit left. Next up, I want to see how well it will do with a tomato. I cut off the top just a little bit, start it up. That's a little too thin. Increase to 5.5. Yeah, that looks just about right for a club sandwich. Do a few more of those. I think that's it. Definitely have plenty, and they look nice and uniform. Lastly, an onion. I cut a little bit off the stem. I want these to be a little thinner. I'll go with 2. And here we go. Yeah, that's nice and thin. Not too thin, but that's what I like in a club. And that should be good. Using home fried butter top for the bread, first thing is to put mayo on the toast. Put down some lettuce. Put down some ham. Swiss cheese. Tomato. Bread. Lettuce. Tri-tip. Onion. Bacon. And the top piece of bread. Those are definitely looking pretty good and tasty. I inserted 2 toothpicks. Oh yeah, check that out. Now I need to move the toothpick, insert 2 more, and another cut. Those look amazing. All I have to do now is make some French fries. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a look at the TOOGOOD 8.7-inch deli and meat slicer. So far, every task that I have thrown at it, it does perfectly. Here are some of the highlights that I believe makes this a great machine. It features heavy-duty die-cast aluminum construction, and it is also ETL certified. Super sharp blade that doesn't hesitate when slicing through meats, onions, tomatoes. Works great. As far as the slices go, the meats I did paper thin on the 0.5 setting. It can go even a little lower than that, but I don't really feel there's a need to. The tomatoes and the onions were totally uniform in size. I couldn't even do that good with a knife. The power cord is super long. I just measured it, and it was a few inches shy of 10 feet. Like, who gives you a cord that long? I think that's an awesome thing, because a lot of the time appliances are sold and the cords are just so short they barely reach to where you want them to, or even not at all. I really like the rubber protection around the power and off button. That way, if there's any liquid or moisture or anything, it's not going to get inside where the buttons are. The non-skid rubber feet are excellent. They really do hold it in place. I really like that they provide you with 2 sharpening stones. Everything disassembles so perfectly, whether it is the sharpening stones, the carriage, or the blade. Super easy to disassemble and just as easy to reassemble. I really believe it's good for home and professional use. For home use, you're probably not going to be using it for up to 4 hours, but it's good to know that you absolutely can leave it on for 4 hours without the motor burning up or anything like that. Speaking of the motor, it is an HP air-cooled motor, and that's what gives you the ability to leave it on for such a long duration. I'm really looking forward to trying this with some homemade bread and also some cheese. I do have a bread machine that I haven't really used too much to make bread, but One of the things that was holding me back is how to slice the bread evenly. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Looks like this machine has me covered. It is kind of a large device, but our countertops here at the house are kind of narrow, and it absolutely fit on the countertop as you saw in my demonstration. When you're slicing items, they get sliced in the front but fall through to the back. And I like that these square plates that I have fit perfectly in the back side here and catches all the meat or whatever it is I'm slicing. That way it doesn't go directly on the machine, and it's one less thing on the machine that I'll have to clean. So really that's about it. Those are my pros with a TOOGOOD 8.7-inch deli and meat slicer. As far as the cons go, I haven't found any yet. So far, this device totally exceeds my expectations. I feel that everything is designed with precision and built to last. If you guys are interested in ordering one, it's really cool. The manufacturer gave me a link directly to their website and also a discount code to save you $15 off the price of the device. And if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, or just want to say, hey Andy, what's up? Leave me a comment down below. I enjoy hearing from you guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. I got all kinds of good things coming up. With that, I'm closing us out. Y'all have a stellar day. Be excellent. And most of all, remember me, I'm KJ Andy O, your food experience host with the most. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.